live, getting results. This is News 6 at 11.
Now at 11, a holiday tradition suddenly canceled over safety concerns. In minutes, organizers react.
But first, gun down in the middle of downtown Orlando. The video, shocking. Now tonight, we've learned the U.S. Marshals busted one of the suspects hundreds of miles away. I'm Matt Austin.
And I'm Lisa Bell. The major break comes 3 months after a 22-year-old was shot and killed while going out on a Friday night. News 6's Eric Sandoval is live in downtown Orlando tonight. And Eric, you spoke with someone who knew the victim very well.
I did, but Lisa, first I want to show you where Kevion Smith was shot. It was right outside Club Lit, which is right across the street from here. His body was actually found in the parking lot here of the Bank of America Center. Tonight we talked with the family's pastor, and he said everybody is breathing a sigh of relief with this arrest.
Acting on a tip from Orlando police, U.S. Marshals say they arrested this man on Thursday. They say they found 26-year-old Notier Misael Gomez 650 miles away at a gas station in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Agents say he was one of the people seen opening fire in this surveillance video. It was taken outside Club Lit in downtown Orlando in January. One of the surveillance stills provided by OPD shows a man closely resembling Gomez. The shooting injured 2 people, and it killed 22-year-old Kevion Smith.
It's a horrible early morning.
Dr. James T. Morris says he knew Smith as part of his congregation at Carter Tabernacle in Orlando.
Whatever you asked him to do, he was willing to do it.
He says Smith's family is thankful that after 3 months of searching, police finally made an arrest.
What a gift we got on Good Friday, that our prayers have been answered.
Morris is working to get results. He set up the Kevion D. Smith Coalition Against Gun Violence. He says he's trying to get young people to think twice before resorting to what he says is a life-altering decision for everybody involved.
The legacy he leaves behind is that violence is senseless. The taking of lives are senseless.
Now, Gomez, the man who was arrested by U.S. Marshals today, is waiting to be brought back here to Orlando to face first-degree murder charges. Meantime, police here are still looking for 2 other men connected to this shooting. If you have any information to share with authorities, call Crime Line 1-800-423-TIPS. We are live in downtown Orlando tonight. Eric Sandoval getting results. News 6. Matt, Lisa.
Eric, thank you. Also breaking right now, a fire rips through an Orange County home. 6 people, including children, escaped the flames. This is video we are just getting in of the scene along Carver Boulevard, that's west of I-4 in Eatonville. Crews believe the fire started in the kitchen. The cause, though, is still unknown. The Red Cross has been notified to help the family.
It was a tough loss tonight for the Magic. They lost by just 5 points to the Toronto Raptors in Game 3 of the NBA playoffs. News 6's Troy Campbell is live outside the Amway Center for us tonight. And Troy, this loss really hurts at home.
And just after 9:30, Matt, thousands of people, they all came pouring out of the Amway Center on the note of people being upset. One man, he handed me his playoffs t-shirt because he was too upset. He did not want to take it home. However, most everyone who did come out, they said it's not about winning or losing. They're just really happy to be in the playoffs.
Go Magic!
Magic fans young and old reacting to the team's loss against the Toronto Raptors in their best-of-7 series.
It's a really awesome experience. You can tell that the fans have really wanted to be here. Everyone was really loud at the end there.
Chris Richardson says he's waited all of his life to see tonight's game become a reality.
Very tough. I've been a fan since 2009. They were in the playoffs when I was 11 years old. I always wanted to come to a game and watch. And paid $115 and didn't turn out the way I wanted to.
E for excellence, baby! Go Magic!
Others say the Magic played well and held on to the last moment. Hopeful they'll take a win in Game 4.
We should have won that game, man. In the last, 50 seconds, we had it. All we had to do was make that 3 or even go into the center and just make those 2s. We had them.
Win or lose, fans telling News 6 they're happy to see everyone in blue.
It was super great, regardless.
We don't like the referees.
Fans all say what's next for them. All eyes will be Sunday as the Magic, they take on the Raptors in Game 4. Tip-off scheduled for 7 o'clock. And once again, that game is scheduled to be played right here at home at Amway. Live in downtown Orlando tonight, Troy Campbell getting results, News 6.
Those refs were a little iffy tonight, Troy. Thank you.
Well, the storms have moved out, but tonight people across Central Florida are now cleaning up some damage. The city of DeLand shared these pictures of trees that were knocked down. In Lake County, lightning caused an apartment fire. One person was displaced, but no one was hurt. Chief Meteorologist Tom Searles is pinpointing how much rain we got today. Tom?
We picked up a bunch, Lisa. The squall line has long since moved on. Big storms are down here from Lauderdale and off the coast of West Palm right now. At home, we're done. I mean done. Like the rain is gone. Out of here. The wind speed has calmed down a bunch too. Wind speeds today are upwards of 60 miles per hour in the severe storms, 50 and 45 in other areas tonight. Only a 21 mile per hour wind in Cocoa Beach is the highest one I have. Here are the rainfall totals. In Orlando, almost half of an inch. A little more in Daytona Beach, but check out Leesburg. Almost an inch and a quarter in the rain bucket before it was over. I'll be right back to pinpoint what happens for the rest of the night tonight and go hour by hour through your Easter holiday weekend.
All right, Tom, thank you. New at 11 now. An Easter tradition suddenly called off.
Organizers say the Brevard County Sheriff's Office canceled the parade this year due to safety concerns. News 6's Nikki Zizaza spoke with people who say rumors of violence should not affect decades of tradition.
It's a parade residents here in East Mims look forward to every year, the Easter parade that makes its way down this road. And I spoke to town officials who say they were forced to cancel it after the Brevard Sheriff's Office issued a denial, citing safety concerns and staffing issues. The word is out and reaction has been swift.
People gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it.
Dwight Sigler says he found out the East Mims annual Easter parade was canceled through email.
This year is no parade.
The president of the East Mims Civic League says the email came from Brevard County Planning and Development, and it indicated Brevard County Sheriff's Office denied the special event permit for the parade.
It's kind of hard to swallow.
Sigler says the sheriff's office cited public safety concerns and violence as the cause for denial, following a recent shooting at a neighborhood gathering that left one man dead and another injured less than 2 weeks ago.
Because they had that shooting around here on Main Street, and that's why they want to cancel it.
Officials with the sheriff's office confirming the denial. Sigler expressing frustration and saying the cancellation is unwarranted.
We just don't bow down to threats and rumors.
Sigler says the Civic League is exploring options in response to this denial, and he says he thinks that people will show up here anyway on Sunday because it's what they've done year after year. Reporting in East Mims, Nikki Zizaza, Getting Results, News 6.
Nikki, thank you. New at 11 now. It's his job to keep guests safe. Tonight, a hotel security officer is accused of stealing from his guests. This happened at the Sheraton Vista Resort on Meadow Creek Drive near Disney Springs in Orange County. Deputies say Patrick Pennerman broke into a family's room, stole $7,200 from their safe. They said he did this by overriding their code. He's charged with grand theft, which actually carries more weight in Florida if you're a hotel employee like he is.
New at 11, a murder arrest after a man is found lying in the road in the middle of a neighborhood. Orlando police say James Chambers now faces second-degree murder charges. Police say Rodney Alexander Jr. was shot in the torso on North Westmoreland Drive last week. That was near West Robinson Street between Orange Blossom Trail and I-4. He died at the hospital. No word on what led up to the shooting. Detectives say he is the man behind a multi-state crime spree. He's accused of robbing 9 banks, including one in Central Florida. And New at 11, prosecutors say 61-year-old Myron Ernst pleaded guilty to all of it. Surveillance photos show him trying to rob a Wells Fargo bank in Ocala back in November. The FBI says Ernst committed similar crimes in other parts of Florida and Alabama. He could face up to 20 years in prison.
A nationwide measles outbreak. Tonight, local health departments are urging you to get vaccinated. This comes after someone in Florida was diagnosed with measles. Right now, there are more than 500 confirmed cases in 20 states. Symptoms include fever, runny nose, cough, and a rash. They usually begin about a week or two after a person is exposed to that disease. There is no specific treatment for the measles. We've posted what you need to know about the vaccine and how often you should get it at clickorlando.com/health.
New tonight, a battle over trees may soon finally be over. That fight has prevented some families from moving into their brand new homes on time. The city of Oviedo approved the new Evans Square development in 2016 with the understanding the builders would preserve the mature trees along Hillcrest Drive. Earlier this month, we told you the city fined the developer who says the trees are now dying and need to be removed. And new at 11, the developer, David Weekly Homes, says it has now paid that fine and did what it needed to do in order to remove the trees, including planting replacement trees and building shade structures in the neighborhood. The developer says certificates of occupancy are now being issued to the new homeowners. New tonight, a bizarre crash sends a car sideways, balancing on a rock.
Yeah, the head-turning wreck coming up. And what local firefighters say happened to the driver in this.
Plus, a near record for real estate in Central Florida. Just how much money this mansion just sold for.
And a push to make our roads safer in Florida. All new at 11, the governor responds to our questions about texting behind the wheel.
And you can't just have one person out of 1,000, get pulled over.
Does he support changing the state's texting laws and his concerns if it happens? Only on News 6 next. You're watching News 6 at 11 live for you on a Friday night, getting results for Deltona, St. Cloud, and all of Central Florida.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
What's up, America? I'm John Crode. It's Friday, April 19th, and tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $175 million. To win that jackpot, you must match these 5 white balls plus that gold mega ball. Now, let's see if I can make you a millionaire tonight. Our first winning number tonight is 44. That's followed by 43. Up next, we have 18. That's followed by 57. And your final white ball for this Friday evening is 25. Now for the mega ball. That mega ball number is 25 also. Again, tonight's winning numbers are 44, 43, 18, 57, 25, and the gold mega ball is 25. Now, if no matches all 6 numbers, Tuesday's jackpot could be $192 million.
Get La Mesa RV.
Live with Matt Austin, Lisa Bell, Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells, and Sports with Jamie Say. This is News 6 at 11, getting results.
New tonight, a bizarre crash. Firefighters say a car went off the road, ran into 2 trees and a street sign, and it did not stop there. The car ended up on its side in a gully while balancing on a rock. This happened this afternoon near Granada Boulevard in Ormond Beach. Crews say no one was hurt. No word yet on what caused that car to go off the road.
Next week could be the biggest step so far in the push to drive change. Texting and driving bills hit the House and Senate floor then. Either bill would strengthen Florida's excessively weak laws against texting and driving. But here's the issue. The bills are different. The Senate bill would make Florida a hands-free state. The House bill focuses only on texting. They must come to a compromise. Tonight, Governor Ron DeSantis attended the Magic game, so we asked him which bill he prefers and if he supports tougher laws.
I have not read them. We kind of let the legislative process work itself out. If there are times when I need to weigh in, I do that. I usually do it privately. I have not done it on that. I'm supportive, generally speaking, of the concept of not texting when you're driving. And so if the bill is focused on that, I'd probably look favorably upon it. I mean, the one concern I've raised about it is just, you need to enforce it routinely, and you can't just have one person out of 1,000, get pulled over.
Interesting response. News 6 has been pushing for years now to get Florida caught up with the rest of the country and protect drivers like you and me from the tens of thousands of needless crashes that happen every single year. We'll follow these bills very closely next week, and we'll, of course, let you know what happens. Now is the time to contact your local lawmakers and have your voice heard about texting and driving. We posted a list of your local representatives at clickorlando.com/drivingchange.
A Florida family's toy bursts into flames. Yikes. Video shows a hoverboard on fire. This happened in Tampa. The homeowner says the hoverboard's battery burst while it was charging, causing a fire. Firefighters say the family escaped and crews put out the fire. No one was hurt. Tomorrow, News 6 is helping to get results for Harbor House of Central Florida. The money raised at the Pause for Peace walk will benefit the shelter that allows domestic violence survivors to bring along their pets. Our very own Justin Wormuth and Eric Sandoval will host the event at Blue Jacket Park. We have posted a link where you can donate at clickorlando.com/pets.
Pause for Peace walk. I've got an egg hunt early in the morning. Give me some good news with this
Giddy
weather.
up. Go have fun. Wear a light jacket. You're going to need it. It's going to be like
nice.
58 degrees when you first walk out in the morning. It's going to be exhilarating.
Yes.
All right.
It's going to feel like Easter, not the 4th of July.
Good.
Like it.
And it's not going to rain. Take a look at what's happening tonight. The rain is moving out. The sky is clearing up. Tomorrow, sunny, windy on the cool side. The daytime high tomorrow. Keep in mind, the normal high is 83. Tomorrow, we're only going back to about 75 or 76. Should be a good 7 degrees below normal for most of you tomorrow. Come Sunday, just a great day. Not exactly back to normal, but that close. Should be very, very pretty. Here's what's going on tonight. There's our pocket of low pressure driving that cold front all the way south. So we've cleaned up. We put up with this stuff all day long today. The rain, the storms, the high wind, and the heavy rain. Moved on, though, out of here just like we thought it would be by 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. It's over. Radar tonight locally, not much to show. You see the backside of the rain from West Palm Beach all the way to Fort Lauderdale into Miami. It's over. No more watches, no more warnings, no more big concerns for Central Florida. Where's the wind? Kind of all over the place. We talked about this earlier in the first forecast. Wind tonight in Leesburg from the west at 7. The last big high wind I have left is down there in Cocoa Beach with a 21-mile-per-hour wind right now. Almanac page on the day. We talked about rainfall earlier, but temperatures were a big part of the equation today, too, along with the wind. Overnight low this morning was 64. Daytime high today shot up to 87. Then the rain hit just like that. And by about, I'm trying to remember, 5 o'clock, we were already down to 70. We've fallen down to about 66 or 68 in most spots and kind of been hovering in there, just hanging on. Normal high is 83. We crushed that. The record's 94. Here's the Orlando Health camera looking into downtown, 64 degrees, wind from the west, southwest at 10. Daytona Beach looking good. Temperature reading is 63. Wind still from the southwest at 7. Other temps for you, bunch of 60s, no 70s, and no 50s. We're kind of in that gentle zone right now. Here's the setup for the next 24 to 48 hours. The front continues to clear on out. So tonight, clearing out. A touch of cool for the overnight temps. Then through the day tomorrow, AM clouds, but a really nice afternoon. See the difference here on the water vapor loop? Bright whites and blues, that's all the moisture. Here comes the dry air just scouring the clouds out of here, cleaning things up and keeping us on the cool side. As we roll through the night tonight, through the day tomorrow, no more rain chances really. Futurecast likes to eke out a spritz of rain. I really don't see that happening. That dry air looks really impressive to me. So I think Saturday and Sunday are both dry, rain-free days, loads of sunshine, and a very enjoyable weekend. Your lows tonight, 50s all around except for southern Brevard County. In Orlando, 58. Here's tomorrow.
Your forecast brought to you by Del Air Heating and Air Conditioning.
Oh yeah, man, after today we need it. Mostly sunny, 76. Check out the week ahead. We go to a daytime high tomorrow of 76 degrees, the overnight low 55. Then on Sunday, nice with a high of 79. Back to work on Monday, 82 degrees. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are all off the hook great. Have a great holiday weekend, neighbors. Sleep tight. I'll see you Monday.
Thank you, sir. Next at 11, an accused cop imposter making traffic stops in Florida. What happens when he pulls over an undercover deputy, though?
Also, it was a key part of the Apollo 11 mission. Now it's coming back into the public eye. Next at 11, the object to be displayed ahead of the 50th anniversary. And here are tonight's winning lottery numbers. Pick 2, 1, 9, pick 3, 103, pick 4, 8, 0, 2, 6, pick 5, 7, 7, 7, 9, 7.
Fantasy 5, 24, 33, 9, 22, and 16. Jackpot triple plays 37, 28, 38, 46, 9, and 34. Good luck.
.com today.
New at 11, a guy accused of posing as a cop and pulling people over.
The suspect may have gotten away with it if he did not pull over an actual deputy. Hillsborough County deputies say Matthew Aris turned on red and blue lights on his truck to pull someone over. Turns out Aris pulled over an unmarked patrol car. The detective inside that car called 911 to report the accused imposter. Deputies say they found this airsoft pistol under Aris's passenger seat. He was arrested and charged with impersonating a law enforcement officer. Deputies say they do not know how many times Aris pulled people over. They are asking anyone who may be a victim to call the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
It's been more than a decade since Neil Armstrong's spacesuit has been viewed by the public. This summer, that's going to change. Armstrong's Apollo 11 spacesuit will be shown this summer at the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum. It's going to celebrate the 50th anniversary of that historic moon mission. The spacesuit goes on display July 16th if you want to check it out. A lakefront mansion just became the second most expensive home sale in Winter Park's history.
You didn't tell me you were moving.
Ah,
Matt.
well, you know.
At $7.25 million, the 10,000 square foot home does not disappoint. It sits on more than 3 acres of waterfront property on Lake Maitland. It was sold in less than 100 days. Now, as for the most expensive home in Winter Park, that's just a mile and a half away along Lake Osceola. Records show the home sold in 2017 for $11 million. And if you think that's expensive, take a tour with New 6 inside a mega mansion on the market for $28 million. And yes, it is also in Central Florida. And yes, it is incredible. You can find the full story on clickorlando.com/digital features.
We have some money around here. All right, Ryan Welch joins us now. What about protecting home court?
It was close, sir.
It was very close, and you can't blame the fans. 19,367 fans there.
They
Second largest crowd ever to watch a game at the Amway. We will break down all the highlights plus a live report from the Amway Center following a hard-fought Game 3 just ahead.
Tonight's Sports Desk is sponsored by your Orlando Solar Bears. On Edge.